I love driving Tesla with Uber. It is so much fun. It really makes people's day. And it is like just priceless the reactions I get. People like get so excited to get picked up in this. Um, and one time I had somebody ask me, "Do you ever get tired of, being treated almost like a semi-therapist?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I love people. I love like, sharing wisdom." Well, on that note, tonight I had this one guy I picked up, and when I picked him up, it must have been maybe a holiday party or something, because when we got to talking, he told me that um, it was his cousin's house, I guess. And everybody there was just, there were a bunch of people leaving at the same time, and they were all like, what? Cool. What kind of car is this? Oh my God, it's so cool. And it was a nice house. Like, I think some of them knew what kind of car it was. Like, none of them knew. But anyway, it's just so fun. Like, everybody gets so excited. So this guy, finally, we get to going, and he's on a good one. So he asked me real quick, like, pretty quickly, if we could make a stop for some alcohol or something. And I was like, okay, probably be better if it was like by the destination. But he ended up having me go like right away first. I was like, okay. So we stopped at Ralph's. Well, I get to like making some collages with some pictures I took of me in the car earlier today. Just like some holiday stuff. I'm like trying to be patient. I've never ever waited for someone even remotely as long, but I gave it a good 20 minutes. I called him like after 15, and he didn't answer. It went to voicemail. Um, and I texted him and I said, because he was on a good one. So I was like, hey, this is your Uber driver, just in case, hey, this is your Uber driver. I'm in the same spot I dropped you off at Ralph's for you to run in and grab something. Are you coming back soon? So not long after, he comes walking by and like passes me, like looks right at me, and like keeps going as if he does not even recognize me. And I'm like, oh hey, that's you, right? I'm your Uber driver. I've been waiting 20 minutes. Are you coming? And he's like staring off, like, oh God, I don't know what he's on. But like, so I was like, he's like, oh yeah. And then he comes and he's like, are you okay? Is everything good? Did you get what you needed? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, you don't feel sick, do you? I'm like, I have a bag. Like, hello, Tulsa. Do you need a bag? It's right here. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, okay. It's like a 20-minute ride, but so I'm like, okay, yeah, it seems fine. We get going, we get to talking, and he asked me if I have any siblings. And I was like, yeah, actually, I'm the oldest of 6. And he's like, oh man, what? And like, we talked for the next 20 minutes about how he just feels like his life is not the same because he has no siblings looking out for him and nobody looking out for him, and he felt like alone. It's like, man, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. Like, I really feel like we are all one brother sisterhood of one, one human race. Like, we're all brothers and sisters from different families, And he's like, but you don't understand. I was like, well, I'm really sorry you feel that way. I'm trying to, like, I don't get to see mine much, if that makes any consolation. He's like, yeah, but they'll look out for you. And I was like, well, maybe you could join a brotherhood or something, And anyway, we talked for a while, and when I let him out, he was in tears. He's like, I'm sorry for crying. I was like, listen, don't be sorry. And whoever told you that that's not okay, that they were wrong. It is totally okay, and I'm just happy to help in any way. And do you need a hug? He's like, oh, no, I'm okay. It's like, do you need a hug? Because you look like you need a hug. He's like, yeah, I could really use a hug. So I gave him a hug, and I gave him my card. I have some cards now. Woo-hoo. I was like, dude, I hope you find whatever fills that void, like, don't stop looking until you find it. as long as it's healthy. Anyway, there's some pretty priceless experiences in this Tesla. Most of them are around the excitingness of the car and sustainability and tunnels underground, rockets, and there's also a lot of really awesome human experience. And sometimes I feel like if everything becomes automated, I'm probably gonna miss that. People are gonna miss that. I wonder what cool innovation. I don't know, more people go to therapists, but I don't know. No, I mean, because it's a different kind of thing, you know. Anyway, food for thought. Merry Christmas. Had a lot of fun driving around on Christmas Eve. I picked up this awesome girl that I met driving Tesloop and her son at the airport, drove out to Riverside, and took Ubers back, and it's been quite an adventure. Happy Christmas. Take care of you.